Hello.
Oh, how are you?
I'm so good. How are you?
Um, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
I thought it was going to be supercalifragilisticexpialidastic.
I mean, it should have been, but that's
Okay.
not what came out of my mouth.
Perfect.
That's not what came out of there.
That's okay. It's the guy. Yeah. He messaged me to be like, I'm already sitting in the office. I'm ready to go. So I call him. So I call him early.
That's me. They call
Is
me
this guy?
the early
The early
bird.
man. Oh, yeah. The early bird.
They call me the early bird. That's not a. I don't know if that's a cool name to be called.
It depends on what your like superhero outfit is, I think. Are you a superhero? Are you a villain?
In this scenario, I'm like an aging man who is on a stream.
Okay.
Does that check out?
I think then early bird is not a cool nickname.
Does that check out? Okay. Well, I figured I would ask.
You know, we tried.
I certainly did. Boy, oh boy, did I ever.
Dadgum. Dodger's quiet. That's my secret. I'm always quiet.
Ooh.
A
Got him.
Hulk joke in 2024?
Got him.
Got him.
Taught those fools a thing or two about a thing or two.
Get Recky. Becky.
Becky. Poor Becky.
Poor Becky.
You know what?
I know.
Oh, you know what? Not poor Becky. My senior year of high school,
Yeah.
a girl named Becky and I were on speech and debate together, and we did so well we were going to go to
Prom.
state.
Oh.
And then she said she couldn't go because she was going to go to Hawaii instead. So
I remember this story, and you were like, Becky, do you not care about debate? Yeah.
yeah, and I'm still mad at Becky.
Apparently.
That we did so well. We put so much work in. She was like, "No, I'm going to Hawaii."
A hop, skip, and a jump into your 40s, and you're still thinking about Becky.
Furious about it.
Still mad every
so
day.
the only thing I have is a mug that says that we did really good, but then I don't have anything to say that we actually went to state because look.
Wait, you have a wait.
They gave me a mug that literally the mug says like first place speech and debate, local qualifiers, and then like nothing else. I if you were to ever to inquire what happened after that, I'd be like, I have nothing to show for it.
The way that you said it, it sounded like you got a mug that says, I went to debate, but didn't qualify, or but I went all the way to state, but
I had that
didn't.
specially ordered.
And all I got was this lousy mug. Yeah.
I was so mad I had it specially ordered. Yes.
Also, fuck Becky.
That's what it says on the other side.
I hope you don't graduate.
Right.
I hope Hawaii
I'm pretty sure she did.
somehow.
I'm pretty sure she's fine. It's whatever. I'm not really that upset.
Right. You can look her up on Facebook.
No, I'm okay.
What's her name?
Every time I
Let's
look up
dox her. I'm kidding. What?
Every time I look up people that I went to high school with, I am shocked how old they are.
I would assume around the same age as you.
I mean, you're
Correct?
not wrong. What I'm saying is they have aged more rapidly than me.
Like
the
visually,
things that have happened to them, yes, in their lives,
they seem aged. I see.
I imagine it's the same if they were to look at me. We'd have the same vibe. But when I look at them, I'm like, life has not been kind.
Can I tell you an adjacent story? We had all of Sam's like best friends from high school over because they still keep in contact and they're still good friends, and it's very cute. And Sam's mom was with us, like hanging out while we had a barbecue. And the next day she went to Sam and she was like, that was fucking weird. That was super weird for me. And he was like, why? And she was like, because in my mind, you're all still like 14, but some of you are balding and some of you have completely gray hair, and one of you has a child, right? Like, she was like, it's just weird. It's weird because that's not what you looked like at 14, but in my mind, you're still 14. And I feel like maybe that's sort of what's going on with you, is like, this person is in a time capsule of a 14, 15-year-old, but they now look older.
I feel like that's definitely part of it because I don't see them all the time. The thing is that some people, like there's, I think 2 or 3 people that I've seen that have aged beautifully. But I also think it's about kind of like the life path people have, because there's one girl who like is a lawyer in San Francisco, and she went from like terribly annoying bitch to beautiful yet still probably annoying.
Probably annoying.
Right? She's
yeah,
but gorgeous. And you're like, okay, but she is clearly the same age as like these other people who I'm like, oh no, what happened to you, right? And it isn't like aging. Like I'm aging. Like that wasn't there before. Like I'm aging.
I think I understand what you mean.
But I'm talking about
does this person look world weary or not?
Yes, so a great example is we had a joke. This is looking back, it's the only thing we could do is joke. But one time we went to Evo, and at Evo we ended up going to get like a champagne breakfast at one of the hotels.
Okay.
And so we ordered bottomless mimosas, and all they did was put a thing of orange juice and a thing of champagne on your table, and then we would fill it up ourselves. But every once in a while, the waitress, God bless her heart, she must have been like 95, dude. She was like shaking and old and frail, and she's like walking over, and she picks up the orange juice and she's shaking it, and it's spilling everywhere, and we're just like, oh my God, you don't need to do that. You don't need to do that. And she's like, don't worry, baby, I've got it for you. She was like hyper flirty.
Right.
And so the thing that happened is every time she come back, the joke became like, she can't be that old. She's not like 90 working. She's probably like a Vegas 40. Right? Because like in my mind, if you live in
Vegas ages you rapidly. I got you.
In Vegas ages you. A lot of drugs and alcohol. That's the vibe I get from a lot of my former classmates. Like, oh, you guys went hard. Like, it's the same thing when you see someone who, when they're like 25 and they tan all the time, and you're like, damn, you're gorgeous. But around 55, they're like, hello, my children. Like, there's clearly you were out in the sun too long.
The sun did its job. Right. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of like that going on with my former classmates. And I'm like, oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Give me, on that note, give me a minute.
Ooh.
When I come back, chat, let Jesse know if we sound good. And if we do, I mean, we could get the ball rolling a little early.
Let me know if we sound good.
Let me know if we sound all right.
Let me know if we sound good. Let me know if we sound good. Hi, everyone. Have I mentioned that today is like Christmas Day for me? I woke up so early, like a kid. I was like, yee! I like got ready, got dressed. I literally logged into Dawn Trail so I wouldn't have to log in later. I'm hiding out. I'm hiding out in my barracks right now with all my Lalafels doing. I was like, I'm not gonna wait for that login bullshit. So I'm already in. I'm already in the game. It's literally on in the background. Yeah. Vegas sounds like that Fallout TV town, except teeth for caps. Vegas is wild. It's a wild place. I don't know how to describe it. Vegas, like, I think I might be aging out of Vegas, although that's probably not true. But Vegas, if I like wanted to like be a debauched clown, I could probably thrive there. But I got work to do. Jesse, how do we sound? You sound so brave. Jesse, how about getting Preach on the show sometime? I'd message Preach and be like, come on. I don't know what happened to our guest today. She vanished. Or forgot. If I was gonna place a wager on our guest today, I'd say that she forgot. Based on all knowledge of her sweet self. 100% forgot. The queue I had when I logged in was 13 people, so that's pretty good. Jesse, do you know Krendor? Maybe he could be a guest sometime. Oh, man. Look, everyone... Oh, hold on, chat. You're telling me that of all the guests we could have, that Bree's the one who would forget? Please, please. I'm correct. I'm correct in this character assassination, and I don't care what you say. Of all the people, I know I'm right. We want the Krendor has to wake up so early to get on here. Come on now. Krendor has to wake up so... He doesn't wake up till noon. Noon 30. That man goes to bed at 6 a.m. every day. Maybe 4 a.m. I'll give him 8 hours of sleep. Special guest, Benjamin Starman. Let me just say for the record, I cannot stress to you the conversation Alex Fossiani loves Inhumans. And I hate Inhumans. And every time we have a conversation, he says, and I quote, "How can you not like Black Bolt? He's awesome." And I say to him, the man's name is Blackagar Boltigan. I pre-hate the man. I'm predisposed towards hatred of that stupidness. They named him Black Bolt, and they're like, well, he has to have a full name. Okay, let's call him Blackagar Bolt. His name could have been like Phil Smith. They called him Blackagar Boltigan? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Black Bolt is sick, though. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. If you told me the coolest superhero in the world was named like... All right, let's say there's a superhero and his name is like Red Death. But you told me his real name was Redigan Deathigan, I would be like, get the fuck out of here. If Batman's full name was Batigan Manigan...
Hello. What is happening? What am I looking at in chat?
I'm obsessing over terrible comic book names. It's a problem. I said that the character Black Bolt is stupid because his name is Blackagar Boltigan, and I was like, imagine if Batman's name was Batigan Manigan. That's terrible. That sucks.
That is bad. That's a bad name. Yeah.
It's bad.
Batigan Mannequin.
It's terrible. They gave him a real name. They were like, that's Bruce Wayne. Which, by the way, spoilers.
Dexatronic Bonosaur. I wish that was my name.
Yo!
That's
Bonosaur
really good.
Awesome.
That is my name
That's
now.
cool as shit. Dexatronic.
Dexatronic.
Yo, Dexatronic is awesome.
Yeah.
Your name sucks. Dexatronic is fire.
Yeah, Brick is a shitty name.
Terrible.
In comparison to Dexatronic, like, who even am I anymore?
I feel like you should pay for the name change. Go down to the local county office.
You know what sucks is I had the opportunity for a freezy name change when I got married. If I had known I was going to want to change my first name, I would have taken the free option.
Damn. I would have also. I would name myself something cool too.
Ooh, like what?
Max.
That's pretty cool.
So I could be called Max Cox.
Yeah, you should do that.
I would.
Yeah.
Max Cox.
Have I told you about Dick Large?
No.
There's
I don't know what you can't just say. You know what sucks about that? In my mind, it wasn't you saying it. It was Yoda, because that's how he speaks, and he's just talking about a big dick. Have I told you about Dick Large?
This should be a character on a sitcom, and I'm sure they've done this a million times, but it still makes me laugh. When I was a kid, one of the guys that worked at the like backwoods school that I went to, his name was Richard Large, and he could have and he could have just gone by Richard Large, but for some reason he went by Dick Large.
Hell yes, he did. That is my favorite guy.
At a middle of nowhere Christian school, he went by the name Dick Large when he had other options, and I thought that was so spicy of him.
No other option. That man proudly showed up every day and was like right in front of baby Jesus. Like, they call me Dick Large. That's my name.
Don't wear it out.
Puffed chest, just like, that's right. The nuns, I assume there were nuns in this scenario. The nuns were like,
not Catholic.
Why?
Wasn't a Catholic school, no.
Oh, all right. Was it like one of those schools where they're like armor of God? We got the armor of God.
Sure. It was more adjacent
Jesus
to that.
Christ.
Yeah.
Armor of God.
They did K through 12. There weren't even 100 kids there. None of the teachers were accredited.
Oh boy.
I know. Most of my teachers there were either somebody's mom or the teacher that I hated the most was the old lunch lady that they asked if she would teach 4th grade. It was that school.
Wow. You know what?
And then Dick Large.
Considered,
it was a
all
cool
things
dude.
considered, you turned out pretty well.
Thank you.
If there was ever gonna be someone who would definitely be on the news for something insane, it should be you. All signs point to like, well, she cut me off in traffic and then stopped her car, got out. She was wearing only a t-shirt and she started throwing cats at me. I have no idea what I did wrong.
It was wacky.
Yeah. That's I'm surprised.
Yeah. They get away with a lot. If you just get deeper into the woods, and then you can do basically whatever you want.
Those are the rules.
Those are the rules.
Yeah.
We had to take a bunch of extra tests to prove that we were actually learning, which I'm glad that they that was a requirement. The state of Oregon was like, all right, sure. But I'm going to need all of these kids to do about 3 extra state tests in them every single year of school.
You basically went to like the backwoods version of a Kanye West school.
I don't know what that means.
Did you not see Kanye West school?
No.
When you have time, deep dive into the school Kanye West created.
I don't think I want to.
Crazy. All they had was like sushi for lunch. The classes were like singing and poetry slams. Their uniforms were like gray jumpsuits. It looked like a cult. It's crazy. Yeah.
What?
It was weird. Oh yeah, read about it. And the crazy thing was, it's just a bunch of like rich people sent their kids to the school because they were like, well, this should be a special place for special kids. I was like, yo, those kids are in a cult. I don't care what anyone says.
Oh my God. Amazing. Hey, what was
ready?
What was the answer? Do we sound okay? Are we good?
We sound fine. Everyone says, they asked if they sounded fine, and I told them they sounded brave.
Fantastic. All right,
Yeah.
let me do a test recording. Hello.
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 Beautiful. I loved that.
Thank you.
Also, just say, hi, my name is Jesse Cox.
Hi.
No, like
name-
normal. Like you're talking
Hi.
normal. No.
My name is Max Cox.
Okay. Yeah, that works.
But then there's, hi, my name is Jesse Cox. Welcome to the show. We
Hi. Okay, great. Let me listen to that.
are smoking Max Cox.
Biggest
In
dickus.
a world.
Let
You
me
won't
do a
get away
test
from me
recording.
this time, biggest
Hello.
dickus. That's what you think, Max Cox.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Was I supposed to be the villain?
Yeah, oh, big with a name like Biggest
Let me do a
Dickus,
test
villain.
recording.
Max
Hello.
Cox.
My name isn't
That's
Biggest
an
Dickus.
American.
My name is
Hello.
what? Shit, I lost it.
Dexatronic Bonosaur.
Dexatronic Bonosaur.
You're the one in the chair. You're the one Max Cox called like Dexatronic. I need the package immediately.
I'm in.
I'm running out of time.
You got it, boss.
I know I can count on you, Dexatronic.
Somebody make this comic. God, we're so cool. All right.
Damn right.
Okay, gang. Let's change our title.
Title change.
Geekenders
In a
with
world.
Max Cox and Dex
And Dexatronic Bonosaur.
Tronic.
Yeah, that's the winner.
Bonosaur.
No one's gonna understand it, and I don't intend to explain it.
Yeah, I don't care. Sounds perfect to me. All right, great. Title changed. Cool text off. Splash screen on. Cool text off. Hey, chat, we'll see you in a sec. Bye.